Hey gamers, let me get this game up. This game music is so funky. Game? Game? This can't be one of those games that's just not visible on stream. People have been streaming it. Hey, there it goes, okay. I just needed a moment. You know, it's a morning for many of us. Hello. Okay. Hi. We're doing another demo rally. I just had to snap my attention to what was happening over here. The demo, or Next Fest ends at, in basically 2 hours, hour 45 minutes. And I played some more demos last night before I went to bed. And I was like, more. Just so, we're just gonna go through as many as I can. Olivia, yeah, when I started playing demos last night, I saw a friend of mine was playing Balatro. And then when I logged on this morning, Steam said they were still playing Balatro. And I can't tell if I think that's because they fell asleep or if they are just once again playing this game. But we're gonna play it and then I'll get a better idea of how addictive it's gonna be. This is the poker roguelike, is how it was described to me. Also, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Oh. It's Jimbo. I'm here to help you learn how to play. Your goal is to earn chips to defeat the enemy blind. There's a small blind. You only need to score 300 chips to beat it. Select the small blind to start the round. That's your day one by day? Okay. You earn chips by playing poker hands. Each poker hand earns a base amount of chips multiplied by some mult. See your poker hands in the run info area, along with other info about your current run. Okay. Okay, that's handy. I can never remember which is better, a straight or a flush. It makes sense that a flush is better. Kinda. Actually, don't know the statistics on that. I guess it makes sense that it must be, because statistically, it's worth more. Cards also earn you some chips. Hover over to see. Okay. Now select up to 5 cards to play and press play hand. Okay, so I just get to make my own hand. I mean, I've got a pair of 2s. Okay. You can also discard up to 5 selected cards to try and make even stronger hands. Okay. This is already a pretty fucking good hand. I'll get rid of you. But I could have a straight. If I got a 6, I could get a straight. But a pair of queens, 2 pairs. Nothing to scoff at. Whoa. This game's already making me make choices about poker. Okay. Okay. Do I want to go for a straight? I feel really good about a straight. But I'd have to get rid of these queens to do it. Fuck it. We ball. Hi! Careful, you only have a limited number of hands and discards per round. Earn 300 chips before you run out of hands to win this round. Good luck. Okay, so I'm not playing against somebody. I'm just playing against a score. Sorry, I'm having some porridge. Okay. Okay. And then any cards that I don't use, I will keep for the next section. Okay. Okay. So it's ×4 because that's the quality of hand that it is. Okay. And 30 is the... Okay. Okay. Okay, big money. It's just right, Great Suzo. It has pecans and raisins. Okay. I made $6, everyone. Nicely done. Now that you're flush with cash, you can buy some new cards from the shop. Poker cards? Try buying this handsome devil. Poker cards? This is one of the 150 jokers you can add to your run. What? Every joker does something different. What? This one adds +4 mult to every hand you play. Be picky, you can only carry 5 joker cards at a time. Okay. Holsdelocks shark? Are you sure? Are you sure about what you just said? Okay, tarot cat. This is so much like, Shark, I appreciate you trying. This is like when you play like a post-apocalyptic game and they have a card system, and the card system is just like find as many cards as you can. Was that Fallout 4? Was that Fallout New Vegas? There's some, I think it's Fallout New Vegas, where there was like Caravan, I think it was called, and you just had to collect cards, and I remember always wanting to learn how to play it but never being able to. Now buy the other card from the shop. Enhances 2 select cards to mult cards. Okay. This tarot card is a consumable. This one will enhance your playing cards. Hold on to it. Alright. You can carry up to 2 consumable cards with you at a time. If you save up enough, you can buy a voucher. Vouchers passively upgrade your runs. I love that. I love not doing things and getting upgrades. Caravan is inscrutable. Okay. I could never tell if it was purposely inscrutable or if I just couldn't understand what was happening with it. Vouchers are restocked after you defeat the boss blind. This is so fucking funny. And check out both of the booster packs in every shop. They're full of goodies. Let's move on to the next round. Okay. Selecting the big blind will earn you some cash. Or choose to skip it, and you get a tag. Each tag has a unique effect. But keep an eye on the boss blind. It has an ability you'll need to plan around. Uh-oh. Discards 2 random cards per hand played. If you beat it, then the ante goes up and all the blinds become harder. Beat ante 8 to win. Now choose your path. Gives $1 per unused discard this run. Let's do the big blind. Let's see what this is. I will say I did play a really good, if you're a fan of card games, card game roguelikes, I played an interesting one last night that I'm gonna keep an eye on. What was it called? It had, unfortunately, a very generic name. It was like Cardomancy? Boy, you know, I put it on my wish list, but that's not gonna help me find it, huh? I feel so bad that this game is just gonna get absolutely lost because I'm not. Oh, Dice-O-Mancer. It was really interesting. So it's just a card game as you would expect it, but there's this moment in the demo where you get like this super powered dice that you can use to change any number on screen, like health, card damage. You can use it to change like the amount of gold you have, and like the changes are permanent until you die. But then there are other dangers of like using that super powered die to get stuff. It was really interesting. That's one I'm gonna keep an eye on. When you get more cards, remember you can arrange them. Jokers trigger in order from left to right. Make sure that you use your consumables. This Joker knows how I do, which is not use consumables. Select up to 2 cards in your hands and press use on the tarot card to enhance them. Up to 2 cards in your hand and press use on the tarot card to enhance them. Okay. Wow, cool. Okay. Okay. So I could discard. You can only have 3 consumables at one time, so if you don't lose them, you can't get any more. Okay. Okay, that's classic roguelike stuff. That's fair. Okay. I'm gonna ditch. Okay, well that was kind of a lateral move. So I'll play 2 pair. Okay. This is interesting. So it's not, you're not just 2 consumables with this deck. Okay. I see, this is the consumables. Oh, easy. Damn, I should have taken the one that gives me bonus for discards. Should have taken that that tag. This is interesting because it's not always about making the best hand. It's about making the most strategic hand for potentially multiple hands. That's going to be a tricky thing for me to conceptualize. Oh, hello, Raiders. Thank you for the raid. How do I say it? 91 Tofa? 91 Tof? Or are those, hello. Thank you for raiding. Welcome, we're doing a demo rally. I'm just playing as many demos from Next Fest as I can until they shut down Next Fest and delete all of the demos. Like Toph. Oh, I see, 91 Toph. Okay, that makes sense. Balatro is a roguelike poker game. And so it's getting a lot of hype. I'm seeing a lot of people play it and getting excited. What were y'all doing on your stream? Convert up to 3 selected cards to hearts. Weird. Level up 2 pair, +1 mold, and +20 chips. I do seem to get a lot of 2 pair. Permanently gain +1 hand per round. Okay, so I think I should... Ooh. I'm tempted to get this because I think the creature... We're playing Dondoko Island from Infinite Wealth. Oh, I'm not familiar with that. Dondoko Island. Okay. I see. Okay, from Like a Dragon. All right. Played poker in Hawaii last Saturday. What a life. I think I might go for a voucher because the big boss in this section has the power to make me discard. So if I can have that on hand, that would be ideal. Choose one up to 3 playing cards. But I do like these powers. Whatever, let's go for it. Add another finger to my hand. Excellent. All right. The hook. It's longer than the actual game? That's funny. Hawaii is an infinite wealth Hawaii. Okay. You're exposing how very little I know about the Like a Dragon series. Damn, see, I should have taken that that 2 pair multiplier. But if I can get a 10, I'll be made in the shade. Fuck. All right, well. King's worth a... Yeah, I guess I'll just use it. It orbits away from poker quite quickly. I would argue it already has. I would argue the moment I added a tarot card to my deck. The king isn't scored. That's fine. Ooh. Full house. I love that. Great, easy. Okay. Well, this is a great concept, well executed. I only got $9 for that? Oh my god, look at this joker. Uncommon jokers each give 1.5 mult. Played cards with odd rank give plus 30 chips when scored. Card from Jimbo's personal collection, available in the full version of Balatro. +1 hand size. Let's get one of these packs. Celestial pack, Arcana pack. Choose one of up to 5 tarot cards immediately. Cards to be used immediately. Ah, okay, so these are like used items in combat? Choose one of up to 5 planet cards to be used immediately. Incredible. All right, well, let's do it. Level up flush. Level up straight. Level up straight flush. Level up full house. Level up pair. Let's just do Mercury. I know it's the most basic one, but... And then let's go for it. Get in my hand, bud. Okay. All right, I might move on to another demo, but this is fun. This is a fun, interesting concept. I'm really hype about it. I can see the ways in which it will be dangerously addictive. For me and my personality specifically. Okay. Let's see what else I have. Oh, I did want to get to, let's try Times and Galaxy. I really wanted to get to this one. So we'll do that one next. The favorite of the Steam Next Fest. Oof. Okay. You got to play more later. You didn't even hit the wacky stuff, frankly. That's fair. That's the thing about demos, is that I'm really only playing till I hit the point where I decide whether or not I'm interested in playing more. If I had more time, I would play more, but it is what it is. Alright. There you go. So this is Times and Galaxy. Let me update. Stream Intel. Okay. All right, we're gonna play Model A. And we're gonna make them as pink as we can. Maybe we can't change that. Oh no, there we go, okay. There we go, okay. Neopet vibes. This is Times and Galaxy. It's a different game, yes. A shuttle bot manufactured to build and maintain interplanetary transport. Beep, beep. Beep? I'm the new intern. Beep? Is this guy fucking with me? This robo isn't much help. Okay. There's some goop here. It's stuck to the bottom of your foot. Ow. An informative safety poster. It's aimed at organic beings. A whole bunch of junk. Doesn't anyone clean up around here? Oh, look at this sad dead plant. A plant native to Humania's Scrandian desert region. It looks a bit dead. Beep. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this hunk. Who is this? Someone with confidence is all you can say for certain. This poster is certainly not bad to look at. The shuttlebot's own charging stations. How convenient. They can hop in whenever they get low, minimizing the amount of time away from work. Shuttlebots need to unionize. B39 Love Singer tape deck. These were banned ages ago due to spontaneous liquefying. How did these shuttlebots get their hands on one, and in such a non-liquid condition? You look like a door. Can I go through you? No. Massive bay windows allowing shuttles to leave and dock. Hopefully the glass is at least double paned. Alright, I think I saw a door on the other end. A reception bot built to perform all manner of administrative tasks. This one appears to be an older model. Beep. Oof, excuse me. Something in my circuits. Good. Excellent. What a cute little robo. That's me. What brings you to the scanner? I'm the new reporting intern. Intern? I was expecting someone fleshier. Ah, rude. I've never seen a robo reporter before. Arwin Vates, legendary assignment director of the Times and Galaxy. I see, it's a newspaper. They were decorated reporter themselves before stepping behind the story desk. You're looking at Jenna! The system's first ever reporter bot. I'm breaking the glass ceiling. I'm breaking the double-paned space glass ceiling. A reporter bot? Well, now I've seen everything. Everything I can see bolted to this floor anyway. I'm glad you're here, intern. You know my name. We're running on fumes this cycle. There was a police chase on Og just now. Sounds like it ended in a crash. Normally, I wouldn't send you to do something like this. Not on your first cycle. But we need you down there now. Alright. I like your moxie. They programmed that in? Never mind, we'll catch up later. Hurry, planet side, and get me a story. And while you're on Og, I'll have Security Bot upgrade your clearance. It will give you access to the rest of the ship, except the bridge, of course. I'm gonna have to earn access to the bridge. Okay. You're still here? Better get going or you'll miss the best stuff. Alright. Am I getting paid? How much of an intern am I? Beep beep. Good chat. Ah! A human. Startling. So you must be the new intern. Robo, eh? Must have some critical thinking turning those fancy sprockets. Please don't talk about my sprockets in the workplace. Seen plenty of robo photographers, but you're the first robo reporter I've met. I'm Ed. Ed Quasar. I take photos for the Times and Galaxy. Nice to meet you, Ed. Polite, too. That'll get you far in some places. Maybe not where we're headed, though. Speaking of which, we better head out. Earlier you get to the scene, the more you get. Okay. Let's do it. That's a pun. Did you like it? I didn't read the pun out loud. I'm sorry. They said they were going to test my metal. The Times and Galaxy. This is an active scene. Tread lightly, civilian. Oh, I can be charismatic. I cannot adjust how lightly I tread. Tread lightly is a human idiom. It means ensure your actions are purposeful. I am not asking you to literally step more softly into the dirt. Wow. Charisma useless. That would be nonsensical and outside my jurisdiction. Okay. What happened here? There was an incident. The incident is now under investigation. What are you investigating? A shuttle impacted a rock-like object. A rock? An object that may or may not be a rock. Well, it is all under investigation. If you wish to learn more, please speak to our media relations bot. Okay. Or perhaps a detective bot on scene. Until, unlike me, they are cleared for level 1 media communication. Okay. Let's find this detective bot. Look at these dudes. Pick or death knell. Can't wait until these empty-headed cop bots leave. I'll be rich. How will you be rich? My trade is the picking of trash. I'm kind of an authority on the subject, a bona fide cognoscente. Once the automated authorities vacate the scene, I'll alleviate said scene of any valuables left behind. This particular scene has a lot to offer. Once the tape is down, it's my property. I was like, you're truly wait for an event such as this. This crash seems particularly valuable to you. I have never seen this manner of shuttle. It appears to be a prototype, likely from the factory in the valley. Interesting. Plenty of augurs pay big bucks for experimental technologies. Or perhaps the factory might pay to have it returned. Either way, I am paid. Ah. Thank you for your time. Try to finish your task before nightfall. Not every augur waits for a crash to collect parts, if you catch my meaning. Oh no, my body! They're gonna scavenge me. What a shame. This wouldn't have happened if cop bots just let well enough alone. I hear you, dude. Too bad they didn't crash too. Did you see what happened? When I heard the sirens, I came outside. Just in time to see the shuttle lose control. The way the shuttle looked was strange. It was flying like it wasn't flying like shuttles usually fly. It didn't have a cockpit. Thought that was pretty strange. How do you know it didn't have a cockpit? I'm a scrap mechanic by trade. Ain't pretty, but it is honest. Know my shuttle better than I know myself. I'm in discourage. Especially this one, since I work at a factory that makes them. Wait, you work at the factory? Sure do. Here's proof. They show you their work security badge. It has their photo. The lizard guy cute. You're right, Moonbasket. If you quote me, just say a worker at the factory who wished to remain anonymous. Oh, and don't let the police bots off the hook with this one, okay? They're too comfortable, even here. Okay. Fellow reporter? Ord Rubberneck. A reporter! My name's Ord Rubberneck. I'm making my business to see things. And you won't believe what I saw here. What did you see? At first I didn't see nothing. But I heard sirens, a police shuttle going fast. Then a smash bang crash. I was shocked. I ran up here to this ridge and found this wreck smoking. A police spot was already on scene. They didn't seem too happy. Did the police spot say anything? What police spots always say. Stand back, Ord. This is an active investigation. I love the 2 hands on the cane, the 2 other hands doing journalism. Please remain on scene for questioning. Well, I'm still waiting, folks. I assume they want to ask me what I saw, same as you. Do you think the cops are involved? Ugh, is there garbage on Og? I don't know why they're chasing this shuttle, or who was piloting it, or how it ended up smoking on that rock. But it was a police chase, sure as sand. You didn't see a pilot? Well, that's the odd thing about the crash. No pilot to speak of. If they're still in there, maybe they're dead? But I didn't see anything gross like that. It's almost like there wasn't a pilot. Anyway, hope that helps some. Hope some of this helps. If you're gonna quote me, make sure you spell my name right. O-R-D, then Rubberneck. Good luck with your story. Wow, what a friendly, competing journalist. Hey, did you get some pics? Ooh. Oh! A quick scan of the front end of the wreck shows no signs of a cockpit. No organic or robo remnants either. Surely if someone was behind the controls, there would be some trace of them, no matter how completely the ship was pulverized. The shuttle is missing an essential piece of tech, the flight recorder. Police cover-up? One of the shuttle's engines. The force of the crash seems to have nearly sheared it off. All clues discovered. Okay. Oh. I love how tiny the robot reporter is. It's just a little baby. Everyone else is so big and it's just this little nugget. Still smoking. Getting some nice shots here. How's it going for you, Sprockets? Why do you call me Sprockets? What, you never had a nickname before? All things considered, you got it easy. I call the other intern Bubble Brain. A scene like that, I hope the other intern has like one of those brain domes, you know? A scene like this can be overwhelming for a rock, but it's better when there are plenty of folks on scene. More to learn. Keep digging around until you've seen all there is to see. Okay. Hi. I'm gonna tug on their coat. Tug, tug, tug. Crash occurred after a short chase, but there doesn't appear to be a pilot. How interesting. Oh, a reporter. But? How interesting. What happened here? I should have read him for the outfit. I just didn't see that fast enough. Hold on, I don't even know who you work for. I can deduce from the jacket that you're with the Times and Galaxy. But it could be a clever fake. The Dorp dealer has tried that ruse before. I do not speak to the dealer. They are too loose with the facts. Who are you, reporter bot? I'm a Times and Galaxy intern. An intern? You must be a newer model. Perhaps you even have logic upgrades. I do not. What would I like to know? What caused the crash? It is difficult to say for certain at this juncture. Boo. However, it is fair to say this much. Whatever was piloting the shuttle likely lost control during the pursuit. This cop's fucking lying to me. Or they meant to crash. I have been surprised before. Was anyone hurt in the crash? Thankfully, no organic life was harmed, though the shuttle and some valuable junk was ruined. I suppose whatever was piloting the shuttle could be damaged or hurt. Do police always investigate police-involved incidents? This is going way harder on the cops than I expected, in a way that I'm pretty here for. Why would an autonomous shuttle flee police? In order to understand the motive to flee, I would most likely need to speak to the entity that fled. Any reason I offer at this moment would only be speculation. Now, if you'll excuse me, damn, okay. I did want to ask about why cops would be investigating cop bullshit, but please stay outside the holotape. I guess I ran out of questions. I was chasing the story, and I have no regrets about that. These barrels bear a dangerous explosive contents warning, but they're not that close to anything on fire, so it's probably fine. An augur might look at stacked junk like this and see a different use for it. You just see stacked junk, though, because you're not an augur. There's a vending machine among the junk. It seems its time dispensing delicious soda drinks has ended. A moment of silence for this fallen giant. Keyboard kitty. Very good. The label on this huge barrel is worn but still legible. Big Bill's big sticky gunk barrel. 100% gunk guaranteed. Blah. Don't look down. Just don't look down. Wait, why are you programmed to be afraid of heights? A large filter. There are a bunch of similarly large bugs caught in it. Okay, let's try to build a story, I guess. Wait, you have an exclamation point. What's up? If you haven't already, try scanning the wreck. Alright. Alright, let's see what this building a story thing is. Headline is the first thing. This is so funny. Headline is the first thing readers see. It needs to be impactful and pithy. Alright. They're actually going through the parts of like a journalistic story, which is really funny. Okay, the lead is the first sentence. It should draw readers in and make them want to read more. The nut graph explains to readers why this matters. Key quote. Quoting sources provides emotional content. No one had anything interesting to say. Investigating are still. Okay. Copybot's guide to building a story. Your coverage choices may cause the Times and guides to lean more towards informative, alien interest, or sensational, but a balance isn't always beneficial. Quoting a character anonymously can hurt your paper's reputation, but not as much as naming a source after you promised they would remain anonymous. This is fucking funny. Lance Hart, I'm pretty certain this is made by former journalists. I do genuinely believe I believe I read that. Let's look up Times and Galaxy real quick, because the company's called Copy Chaser Games. If that's not, if the vibe for that isn't, I'm not finding a lot of information. Apparently they did some writing for Control though, this company, Copy Chaser. Written by former police? No, I doubt it. I do think, I can't, oh yeah, made by real journalists. It's on their Steam page. Writers at Copy Chaser spent years working as journalists before entering the games industry and have a deep love of local journalism and the connection it creates in communities around the world. While working on writing teams for games like Mass Effect 3 and Dragon Age Inquisition, they saw how players love the relationship between characters as much as, or even more than the combat and adventures. Okay. Okay, well there you go. Asked and answered. Okay. The perfect story doesn't exist. It's all about balancing news judgment and priorities. Want a holotape that's popular but not so trustworthy? One that favors heartwarming yarns over news? A dry but responsible broadsheet that struggles to find readers? The choice is yours. Okay, so we can flip through flip through different options. Sensational. This wouldn't have happened if cop bots just left well enough alone, said one auger witness. Too bad they didn't crash too. Okay. All right. I don't see any options to scroll though. See these here, it looks like there are options to go left and right. Once you're happy with choices, and submit the story to your editor to see how you did. The right combo may increase both readership and reputation. There's no one right way to tell a story, but Arwen won't be happy if you don't at least try to dig up some info. Your reputation will generally go up when you report informational content, and go down when you focus on sensational or too focused on alien interests. But what hurts your reputation may often increase readership, may often help readership. Grim and true. Angles you favor will also change the way your colleagues feel about you. Some may enthusiastically support or vehemently disagree with what you choose to focus on and how you frame what happened. Ethics matter, so does an ability to dig. Incredible. Okay. Oh, I do. Okay. Ah, okay. So there are sensational options that I did not unlock. Okay, there's no left-right arrow, but I am able to scroll left or right. Okay. Shuttle crashes. Witness saw crash. Police chased shuttle. I think is a better lead. A small shuttle appeared to lose control and crash while being chased by police on the arid planet of Og. Great, Suzo. Thank you for the gift subs. I saw the one earlier as well, but I don't think I was live yet. Thank you for the gift subs for Nicholas and Moonbasket. Alright. Crashed into rocks. According to police pocket scene, the crash happened when the shuttle impacted a rock-like object. One witness was shocked to see police bots in pursuit of the shuttle moments before it crashed. Witness confirmed they saw the police chasing the shuttle moments before it crashed. Alien interest. A witness said there didn't appear to be anyone piloting the crashed shuttle. I'm going to include that. That feels actually important. When I heard the sirens, I came outside, a witness named Scourge said, just in time to see the shuttle lose control. It didn't have a cockpit, a witness named Scourge said. I thought that was pretty strange. We're gonna go the sensational aspect because I like it. Investigate, still investigating. There was no sign of a pilot or even a cockpit. The shuttle crashed near apparently explosive materials, narrowly avoiding a larger explosion on impact. Fucking funny. Let's do there was no sign of a pilot or even a cockpit. I guess that's kind of repetitive. When I heard the siren, I came outside just in time to see the shuttles lose control. All right. How do I submit my perfect story? Recording character anonymously. Once you're happy with your choices, submit your story to the editor. I guess we probably have to go back. Can I talk to anybody again? Curious. Okay, yeah, it looks like I could talk to some people again. Alright, head to the shuttle to file the story. Okay, great. Love the little twitching animation on the robot's ears. Would you like to leave? As a prototype reporter bot, you come with pre-installed software. Have you already familiar yourself with... Yes. Alright. Alright. Thoroughness. I did a sloppy ass job, y'all. Okay. Rate your ships up thanks to stories like these. Fucking funny. Internship Cycle 2, Orbiting Humania. Oh my god, look at this goop. Look at this goop creature. Oh god, they've got a coffee or oil machine. I would love a cup of oil, please. Delicious. The perfect pick-me-up for a mechanical being like you. Hey, hun. Trying to sneak past me without saying hello? How was your first assignment? Easy as moon pie. You're calling a shuttle crash on Og easy? You must have overclocked your confidence, kid. Hey, I mean, I did a shitty job, so it was easy because I did a bad job. Normally, we don't get interns doing stories like that. Not for a few cycles, at least. We've been so short-staffed lately. Anywho, go on into the newsroom. Arwen should have your next assignment. And try not to break anything, okay? We just finished cleaning up after the last intern. Uh-oh, what did the last intern do? Why were you cleaning up after them? JQ anomaly. I like the structure of normal name, sci-fi word name. Just look at that. Etrabla, the blue jewel of the Dorp system. The very cradle of humanity. Where we first gazed up at the stars and dreamed of rising to meet them. Some cycle. And now I live those dreams daily. Zipping through the cosmos like I own 'em, intern. I'm Joe Q Anomaly, pilot of the scanner. And one of the best flyers in the system, if I do say so myself. Atrabla? I thought it was called Humania. Humania is what the aliens call it. Cause that's where humans are from. Most humans call the planet Etrabla. Not sure why exactly, come to think of it. Does a journalism ship need a good pilot? Does a heart require a heartbeat? Does a sensor need calibration? I will ask Garrus. You aren't gonna tell very many stories if you can't get to them, kid. Okay. I may not write, but I make it all happen. Can you teach me how to fly the ship? I want to have a fallback in case this journalism thing doesn't work out. Well, here's a journalism intern, not a flight cadet. Okay. But I like that gumption, kid. Maybe when nobody's looking, you can take the reins for a hot minute. See how you do. That's how I learn. You can read all about that and more soon, actually. I'm about to self-publish the second volume of my memoir. Incredible, yes. It's called Nominal Anomaly. The Living Legend of Joe. I will definitely pick up a copy. That's what I like to hear. Thanks, kid. Just for that, I'll autograph your copy for free. It usually costs a bundle. A token from a legend shouldn't be cheap. That cheapens the legend. And maybe we'll get to have an adventure or two while you're on board. If things get exciting enough, you might even make it into volume 3. Alright, I think it's time to move on to the next game. But I'm enjoying this. I'm curious to see more of it. I like the structure. I like that more games are leaning into the sort of click and drag style of word filling in, because I think that's really fun. Okay, let's see what we've got next. I'm going to try Eclipsium. This is some sort of heavy pixel horror game. So, visually it looks good. Who knows? Who knows how it's going to be in function? It does sound like Jenna bait, and can I tell you, it fucking worked, because here we are. Here we are. They caught me. They've got a little Jenna wiggling on the end of their hook. Let me see if I can get this on the screen. It's not popping up on my drop-down list. Let's try... Don't you pulse at me. It's pulsing at me and you guys can't even see it. Really inappropriate. Okay, let's do... Here we go. Okay. See, it's pulsing at me. Did you see that? I couldn't tell if it's flirting or just being creepy. Well. This might not be a playable game. Because it's not going through. Like, it's not visible what is happening. Okay. We can do... Yeah, this one might not be visible. That's a real shame. Okay, here we go. This is not ideal. Okay. All right, okay. We're in it. Feels like rotoscoping, which you know I'm here for. Oh my god. Fucking uncanny. Grabby. My hand. Yes. Okay. A comically large skeleton key. Just made all the more funny because it is in. Okay. Some storytelling. Oh no, it got spooky, everyone. It got spooky. Touch fire. Let me touch fire. It won't let me touch the fire. Game Boy camera looking, yeah. Yeah. Are you a tree or a monolith? I think a tree. Okay. Okay, I've got to jump. Yeah, we're We're doing the hand vibe, baby. We were born to hand vibe. Ooh, a lantern. And an axe. No. Okay. God, I killed the axe. The axe is dead now. Can you see that? Yeah, the aesthetic of this is absolutely sending me. Oh, well, it seems bad. Boop. I guess we're in the Pacific Northwest. The sound of the footsteps is ever so slightly too far behind me for it to feel like they're my footsteps, which is really eerie. I can't imagine that's coming through well if you're not playing the game and using headphones, but it feels like it's like quite a far distance behind me in a way that's just really uncanny. Okay, it's a mine. Maybe I'm not supposed to be here. Maybe I was supposed to go the other way. Ooh, torch. No, I can't take the torch? Okay. Ooh, lever? Oh. Come back. Yeah, okay. Are you gonna open? Do I need to pull the thing in? Oh, I see. There's a little lever in here. Let me go ahead and put myself in this cage. I love that the interaction is just grab at the direction of the object. A flare? It feels like at any moment a monster will appear and really just ruin my day. And this might be where I'm supposed to go, but I'm gonna honk at the lever. Oh no. Get the lever's permission. All right, yeah, I guess it's through the hole. It's always through the hole. In mines, it's always through the hole. Candles? Oh! god. Just a lot of eyeballs around here. Some more eyeballs than I was expecting in a cave. Oh. Like a lot of eyeballs. Oh, fuck. I fell. I fell backwards. That was startling. I think I fucked up. I think I died. What an incredible way. Holy fuck! That was cool. That was cool. That was such a cool way of doing, I think, dying and also respawning. Like save space. That was cool. Oh. No, gold stars, no. No. That was great. God, I really liked that. Steam said this game was like Who's Lila. Like that was one of the things that was like, you've played similar games. And I was like, in what, is it like Who's Lila because of the art style? And now I'm curious if it's like Who's Lila because there's some other shit going on. That was a cool trick. Okay. Did that power it? Did that power this thing at all? It kind of looks like it did, but I can't quite tell what it has done. Yeah, gold stars I don't either. Because it's like, what does that even mean? I'm not positive how it chooses that. Like, I don't know what their method... I want to shake it to hand. I want to shake it to hand, but I think it's not an option. Okay. I feel like I'm trying to get through there. But maybe not. Is that an up way? Oh, God. Okay, that did it. Maybe? Seems like it did something. I scared the eyeballs away from the... Oh, no. Okay, there's another one of these. Hold on. You want to hear more about all the whack not safe for work games I download? I looked at the not safe for work options for demos. But there wasn't anything super exciting. Wait, far too much peen. And titty. Like, 'cause they're mostly like harem games. And they're mostly not in English. So neither of those things make for particularly fun streaming experiences. But yeah, if you haven't listened to Big Game Hunger, I had Karen Hahn on this week. And she was a goddamn delight. She always fucking is. Oh, hello. I see. Yay! Okay, we did it. Boop. Will not let me grab the hand. Okay, well. Isn't actually anything back there. Maybe. I mean, these are all blue. Do you need to be on the other side? Is that going to close the door? Or is that going to do nothing at all? Oh my god, what? Oh my god! Okay. Oh my god. Get in there. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, get in there. Yeah! Rosebud. Okay. I bet that's the end of the demo. There's more water in my cup than I thought there was. It was not the end of the demo. Oh, but we got, look how closer to the, how much closer to the thing we are. Okay, I'm definitely intrigued by this game. Audio log? Music. Copyright-free music, I hope. God, the last demo rally, I uploaded it to YouTube and had a record number of copyright strikes on I had like seven copyright strikes that were like, you can't use this song on stream, just because like all of the games had some sort of copyright music on them. So that's gonna be a fun one to deal with. Whoa! 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 Okay, we might move on to another stream because I'm super into this and we'll probably be playing the whole thing. It's always hard to tell because a lot of times when people make streams, hold on. There we go. They are building to a certain moment, and if you stop playing it, another game. They're building to a specific moment, and if you don't get to that moment, it's like, well, but I'm into it. I'm into it. All right, we're gonna play Neoproxima. And I don't know really anything about this game. Neoproxima? Yeah, Neoproxima. Ah, this game isn't even in Twitch's library. I'm typing in Neoproxima and it's like, we don't know what this game is that you're playing. Alright, we'll just have to see. Yeah, there we go. "200 years, that's all it took from the first car to traveling the galaxy. Blessed by the celestial gift, what was once beyond reach, boundless, immortal, became accessible, finite, transient. Our perceptions changed. With an unbound future before us, new questions replaced the old ones. What happened when the last star dies?" I'm floating in a void, yet my body hurts, and from the darkness come a menacing voice. I try to drift away, taking refuge in the nothingness that surrounds me, but the voice is getting more imperious. It finds me. It grabs me. I can't run away. Révélez-vous, allez, Mademoiselle Farah. That's me, Algiers-born, French-raised, xeno-archaeologist, adventurer, entrepreneur. I emerge from sleep as if from an extended apnea, my entire body tense and my head raised in an instant. He's been calling all morning, Simone. The neon light is blinding me as I barely distinguished the owner of the octopus, 25 years old and more energy, as she removes her hand from my shoulder and heads back to the kitchen. I curse my tense body as my head starts spinning. I feel parched and my stomach is acting up. What the hell happened? I force my eyes to open a bit more. I'm sitting on a small chair in front of a steel table facing half a dozen pints of beer. All right, I guess I have my answer then. La Brasserie du Poulpe. The Octopus Bar, the first and only bar on Kairos. Founded by the French in 1973, Kairos is our home for now. The site is filled with colossus ruins, but the main attraction is the sarcophagus. Well, not really, but the only one to serve correct food anyway. In front of me, swimming in his aquarium, the real alien tech-enhanced octopus is returning my gaze. Show me the octopus! That is not an octopus. Could someone please answer this damn phone? You know what? The art style low-key reminds me of Cowboy Bebop. Maybe it's just this anime kind of vibe, dude. But that's where I'm at with it. I turn to my right. Duncan, Chenda's husband, of course, a good engineer but a stubborn man, looks okay. His back almost straight against his chair, but I bet his head hurts just as much as mine. He is just better at hiding it. I can hear Simone grumbling to herself before she answers the phone. She's speaking French and my brain is too dry to understand any of it. She slams the phone down, harder than necessary, then comes back to our table. That was the commandant for the 4th time this morning. He wanted to be sure you were on your way to some kind of ruin. She starts picking up bottles and glasses from our table, making ostensibly more noise than usual. The old woman can be an angel, but she sure didn't enjoy acting as our secretary. I told him you were already gone, so move it, kids! I snatched a lonely glass of water just before she can steal it from me. All right. Duncan, can you carry Chen to the truck? The most brilliant physicist I know. She's been our close friend since we studied together. Intrigued by Space Egypt. I'm okay, I can walk. My short friend stands up to illustrate her point, before puking all over the ground. Chen, no! I look at Simone, bracing for a heap of scolding, but all she does is sigh and wander back to her kitchen. Poor Simone. I get up more carefully than my teammate and give her some water. Okay, there we are. I think you should let your husband help you. She answers with a smile, and the giant man lifts her off the floor without effort as we exit the bar. Use arrow keys to drive the truck. Space truck. Oh my god, it's not truck tank controls, it's truck controls. Are you sure you should drive? I'm good. I'm totally good. Totally good. Okay. I don't think the left the left button, okay, is not functioning ideally. I wonder if I had been better at that, if it would have let me drive, or if it was just like, all right, shouldn't be hard to find if I'm gonna be sick. Try to rest. I told you celebrating yesterday was a stupid idea. Do you know where we're going? Come on, we scored big. We had to celebrate. And I have a good feeling about today. I'm gonna take a nap. Wake me up once we get there. We're in some sort of darkness zone. Uh-huh. This is a stupid idea. I refuse to answer again. Complaining is Duncan's way of handling pressure, and I need to focus my attention elsewhere. Can't really have a civilized conversation while hanging to a wall above a several hundred meters abyss. We had a good start, though. The Commandant's coordinates were correct, and we found the ruin all right. The structure is hugging a deep canyon and has been breached in several places by falling rocks. This proved to be a blessing. As the main doors stayed stubbornly closed, we had to get creative and advance further. We dropped most of our gear and started climbing. An opening to the building provided an easy route, or so I thought. The absence of good grips combined with the raging wind makes the exercise a bit too precarious for my taste. The hangover probably doesn't help either. I look down at my partners. Duncan is holding well despite his weight, but Chen is white as a ghost. She won't hold much longer. Let me try again. Hold on, I'm gonna lower the volume of the audio in my ear. There we go. Okay. The rope and its grapple are heavy in my right hand. I aimed at the opening 3 meters high. Throw the grappling hook. Is it gonna stop naturally? Okay. I see that. So that was their like statistics way of showing how likely or unlikely something was. The hook finds a crack and I pull it in place. The wind screams again, engulfing in the canyon below. We're not going to last. It looks solid enough. Climb up the rope one by one and crawl in the small opening. Jen is white and her legs are shaking, but Duncan seems to be doing just fine. The man is a beast. I leave the rope in place. We might need to exit the way we came in. I switch my attention to the room. A simple rectangle. 2 of its sides are made from the gray concrete of the Colossus. The alien civilization we borrow technology from. They lived on this planet a few centuries ago, but seem to have disappeared since then. As to why, nobody has a clue. The others are made of some kind of glass panels covered by dust or vines, giving an impressive point of view on the canyon and allowing the sun to bathe the room. But the sun sheds light on something not particular here. Something more peculiar here. Well, actually, it does not. The huge room, probably 1,000 square meters, is entirely empty. Marks on the ground prove that it was not always the case, but something or someone removed all the place's contents. I turn to Duncan. How do you feel, bud? Good. He looks at Chen, still shaking next to the opening, and lowers his voice before continuing. But let's not do that again. You hear me? His eyes flash with anger. We could have come better prepared. This was not necessary. I tap him on the shoulder awkwardly. Come on, since when are you afraid of a little climbing? My attempt to lighten his mood falls flat, and I half expect smoke to come out of his ears. Duncan has plenty of qualities. A great engineer, always speaks his mind, handles pressure masterfully, and is not afraid of putting himself at risk for others. He saved my life several times since we arrived on Neoproxima, the alien planet where the UFOs came from. And never once I had to save his. But he also has some flaws that get on my nerves, like overprotecting everyone. Yet, I'm not quite sure why I was in such a hurry to enter this place, other than finding out what could be the key to the largest ruin this planet has to offer. Still, he's right. This is foolishly bold. No point dwelling on the past. Colossus cleared the building before leaving. No looters could have done that. He points to the marks on the floor. He looks small in the giant room. The architecture of the place... The architects of the place, Colossus, were tall, extremely tall. Duncan and his 1.90 meters would have been a dwarf to them. I'm afraid it's possible we're wasting our time here. Before I could add anything, a deep and ethereal sound resonates in the building, looping slowly while the ceiling began to shine gently. Yes! Hell yeah. Jackpot. Chen stands up immediately. The excitation had erased all fatigue from her face. Yes, Great Suzo, I would also like to know how tall this man is in feet. That's a good sign, a really good sign. Intrusion alarm in power, and the alarm seems pretty low pitched too. Maybe even lower than all previous recordings. I'm not sure, I need to check that. A big guy, prepare the microphone for me, would you? 6'3"? Goodness. Chin is a short woman, smaller than me, but she has more energy than both Duncan and I come together when it comes to Colossus stuff. How does height relate to energy? Smaller, but she has more energy? What? Well, you know how it is. Most ruins are not really protected. Sure, you may need to climb or blow up some walls, but once you're in there, that's it. Then there's alarm. Oh, when there is an alarm, it means game-changing discoveries. The energy to height ratio. It's tricky because I think of children as having the most energy and also of being the shortest. So it's the math ain't mathin'. Well, it could be anything really. Colossus were pretty funny about that. Usually it triggers non-lethal countermeasures, sealing things off, auto-destruction of rooms or artifacts. In one case, the building just sank into the ground, too. Of course, non-lethal for them is not always safe for us. A crew got stuck and starved to death once. They did not have the strength to pull an emergency Colossus hatch. Huh. Considering the alarm's tuned, pretty sure it's gonna be lethal this time. At least nothing we would like to stick around. You see, the lower the tune, the more dangerous it gets. I heard Duncan cursing behind us, and I'm with him on this one. Jen is the opposite of her husband when it comes to choosing priorities. How long do we have? Hard to say. There isn't any real pattern. Could be 10 minutes, could be an hour. No more than an hour, I would say. Let's say 30 minutes. That sounds right. She seems pretty chill about it. And a ruin like this could be anything you imagine. But this one has even more potential. The Commandant told us enough that I could make some assumptions. I think the key is here. The Cairo sarcophagus key. Something, an object, an interface, supposed to help us get into the sarcophagus. A massive black sphere is stuck deep in the ground north of the colony. For now, nobody managed to crack it open. The item everyone is looking for, the way to open the sarcophagus. Of course, we're pretty much kids playing with grown-up toys, so we have to be careful. Don't want another Tainaya incident. Secret Link, or Secret Connection, was a Soviet research base south of Cairo City. The base blew up in a nuclear explosion 2 months ago, caused by, if you trust the official reports, a malfunction in the base's portable reactor. Chances are the Soviets toyed with something they could not handle. Let's move. I walk towards the open door in the empty room. We should be able to open it if we pull together. Okay. So I guess we have a 64%? Okay. I feel like for the demo these are probably pre-stacked, pre-chosen. The door slowly opens on a glass-walled corridor with a spectacular view. In front of the door, what looks like an elevator shaft, also made of transparent material with no elevator in sight. The corridor continues right and left of the door, with a room on both sides. We should update our logs. Before we go, I take a minute to update our records. Oh, rumors, huh? Okay. Little conspiracy board. This may be a small lab, but it currently looks more like a jungle in a box. Roof collapse. The hole was used by gigantic vines to colonize the whole room, with black stems and purple leaves as big as my head. The glass panel, it's light. This is the kind of game I could not stream because it is all reading, but I'm into the aesthetic. I like the UI aesthetic a lot. I like the art style from the things that we've seen. I would like to see more gameplay. This really feels like it's airing heavily on the text, but there does seem to be like some gameplay. Plants are a species of invasive vines reminiscent of those that cover homes on Earth. However, like most things on Neoproxima, they are oversized. Pretty common. Most colonies in temperate areas seem to have to fight against them constantly to prevent buildings from collapsing under the weed mass. Half the room sits on the canyon down below. The view is quite spectacular. What's left looks like a living space, 200 square meters or so, with giant tables scattered across. Storage accessor. Vegetation is taking over. Thick purple bushes. We better patch ourselves up. We have a first aid kit in our inventory. Okay, we've got an alien bomb. Terminal, sound recorder, digital camera, compute machine. Okay. I healed myself. Good luck to the rest of you chumps. Yeah, we've got a bomb. I don't know. Yeah, Lady Thor, I'm with you. Even just something to kind of break up Especially hard because I can read a lot faster than I can read out loud. So it's just like, I want to get all this information down, but it just takes so long. We better patch ourselves up before playing acrobats. I see, so I'm at full health, so it was easy for me. Okay. We gotta cross elegantly and access the Colossus device. Definitely a storage assessor. I like the way that they've done like the annotations to get more information about the world and world building stuff. Quite common, the feeling is still the same. Machines built by an alien race hundreds of years ago on a faraway planet. Discovering them, touching them, not in a crowded museum or a cold, lifeless lab, but inside the very buildings that the Colossus built. Colossus did not use screens, buttons, or keyboards, but physical objects like this cube. Each of its sides is composed of around 40 small facets that can move inside or outside the cube. Chin recently told me that those cubes inspired a Hungarian called Rubik, who created a toy last year. What? Okay, so this is like a full-ass alternate reality. That's so funny. Aliens inspired the Rubik's Cube? It's selling pretty well, although he refutes the obvious inspiration. Well, so this game is like, if aliens really did build the pyramids? Is that what I'm kind of be taking away from this? While not all interfaces look like cubes, they all take a clear geometric shape. Apparently got more information from the shapes and their facets in addition to the sounds they emit when they do with the screens than we do with screens. For now, the cube looks beautiful. Probably be considered works of art on Earth. Okay, no, we're in a different... There's a different... is it the same Rubik's? I'm so confused, but in like a very pleasing way. I want to know more. Gently put my hands against the cube. Facets quickly stop. Hand is lightened by a pale blue light. Let's open this baby up. Okay. I guess item digital recorder? Am I supposed to use these? No. Oh, I just needed to activate them? Let's see what we have on the menu here. Chin quickly fetched our microphone. Tape recorder plugs in, okay. They're setting up. So potentially this game takes place in 1975, but like an alternate reality. The game also mentioned a Soviet Union-run base. Yeah, that's a good catch, Moonbasket. Few crews have access to portable digital cameras yet, and we spent quite a sum for this one. All right, so it's the 70s, but alternate reality, space planet 70s, which I'm pretty into. I already know the result. AZ battery. My sudden remark startles Duncan, but a few seconds after, Chin's terminal chimes to confirm my analysis. Getting pretty good at this. Oh, God, that's the closest thing to a compliment I'll get from Duncan in a while. Today is my lucky day. I smile at his remark while looking at my terminal, checking to touch the cube to access the battery. A few taps on the cube and the Z battery appears in the niche with a gentle chime. Ding! Teleportation is so instant that it's always a bit disconcerting. Duncan bags a small object with a satisfied look. Key or not, this will sell well in Kairos. Z-Pack. Colossus energy sources. One of these can fulfill the energy needs of New York for a month. Goodness. All right, let's check the elevator. It's the only way downward. The round walls are transparent, some kind of high-resistance glass, and give us a beautiful view of the canyon around us. On the floor above, turning the alarm. Below. Okay. Back in the glass-walled corridor. Room on both ends. Is there anything else? We're back in the jungle lab. Could use the thick vines to make a makeshift rope. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We didn't bring rope to this. Okay, no, it's fine. Use the plant rope. Okay, so maybe this is a situation where it's like you get an option and you need to confirm that you have the things in your inventory before you can do that. Sometimes I feel like Nightbot knows when a foo word has been used in chat. I wish Nightbot were that smart. That would be fucking good as hell. But that's true. Moonbasket, that's true. Duncan was scolding us. Jen and Duncan hold the makeshift rope. Alright. Low-pitched alarm suddenly changes its tone, getting awfully loud. Jen lets out a scream, while Duncan mumbles a profanity. This ain't good, Farah. The brute is right. There's clearly some kind of warning in the sound, even if my ears can't quite understand the exact meaning. This music is so gentle for what's happening, but my attention is fixed on the doors in front of me. They're not like the plain gray and slightly grained usual doors I've come across a dozen times in the past year. These are darker, almost black, and made of some reactive material. Nanoparticles! This is it. Farah. Stay put. I'm calling the Commandant. Our current boss will want to know about this. I chose the correct channel and pressed the orange button. Ici Farah. Appel pour le Commandant. Over. Answered in French, eh? I guess mine is getting better then. Lusto here. What is going on, Farah? Some good news. His French accent does not impede his English. The quickly summarized process. Looks like we found the vault you were looking for. A few seconds in silence. Parfait! Great work. I'm gonna send a team. We don't want to take any risks. I think we already are. Countermeasures can trigger any time. I say we blow the door, grab the prize, and get out. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You don't understand. Wait for my team. Do not touch anything. That's an order. Oh my god. He will have his key, but I will be the one to touch it first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lusto wants us to wait, but I say we open this box now. Throw the explosives. No, Farah. Duncan frowns, but before he has time to answer, Chin is already pulling up the rope, forcing him to help. I knew she would not turn around, not this close. Behind this door lays the key to open the biggest ruin. Who has the key will be the next Carnarvon. The 5th Earl of Carnarvon, a British peer and aristocrat. He is best known for sponsoring the excavation of Tutankhamun's tomb in the Valley of the Kings, Egypt. I see. Let's just hope the Colossus didn't leave a curse like the pharaohs. Alright, we're bombing it. I'm glad we didn't have to make a bomb out of vines, because that would have been really embarrassing. Even so, there's a real possibility that it won't crack the nanoparticle doors. Cairo's sarcophagus have never been breached, the material healing itself too fast. Well, here goes nothing. The most irresponsible archaeologists? Yeah. They're adventure archaeologists. Okay. The perfect opening has been cut in the doors, like a sharp blade going through some cardboard. Fallen slab, 20 centimeters thick, has fallen inward. Cut from the power source, the nanites look dead. Its surface is slightly gray. Well, not that hard after all. Okay. Ugh. But I want to become a space pharaoh. I want to become a space pharaoh, chat. Okay, let's do miniatures next. I wanted to try out miniatures because it looks cute and because it has to have the worst SEO of fucking any game possible. Because if you search for miniatures or miniatures game, you can imagine that you don't really get you don't really get any good results. I think this is another, oh no, miniatures is here. Is it? I can't tell if miniatures is on Twitch. We'll just do our best. Okay. Oh. So it's gonna be another one that's not visible on my goddamn screen. Let me see. Yeah, all right. I don't think that one's gonna be playable on stream. Which is a shame. Let's see what else I've got. Oh, we can try this side up. The dev briefly hopped in on the last stream I did and mentioned this game. So I downloaded it. Let's give that a try if it's gonna load. Okay. So great news, we've got a job. With my guess is some sort of Amazon-alike onboarding scenarios. You control the red worker with IJKL and the yellow worker with WASDA. Okay. Get everything to its flag to beat the level. Oh my god, I broke a light. Oh my god. Okay, red box goes there. I see, on the flag, not necessarily the... Okay, so there's different... Interesting. There are different gravities, and so you have to combine... Rotate purple with QE. Green with UO. Okay, red worker goes there. Okay. This is an interesting concept. Feels like it would be way easier to play with a controller, where you were like using two sticks. Can grab boxes and even other players. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, that might be all of the demo stuff. Oh no, okay, maybe there's some other levels. That was just our intro. Yeah. Teamwork! The dream is working! Okay. Oh. This is such a mindfuck. In like a good way, but it is also, I'm just like, how do directions work? But then how am I gonna get down? Okay, I had enough jump. Whoa! Okay. Alright, we're gonna... That's not gonna help me. Now come back here, blue box! This is an interesting concept, but we're gonna move on to other games. Oh, yeah? I like that. It has such a very clean-cut concept, well executed. I could see how that feels like still says miniatures. Well, we're gonna move on, and then it won't matter. Let's do Hollowbody. I think Hollowbody is another horror game. That looks a little kind of like a retro horror game. I think somebody recommended it to me. I can't remember if it was somebody in the chat. Okay, is it loading? Best enjoyed with a controller. Tank controls beta are available in the options menu. Okay. No visual controls for windowed mode or anything like that. Okay. All right. Did it say it was a playable trailer? Is that what the main page said? Hollowbody is developed by just one person. Presumably a full body and not a hollow body. Playable teaser. Yeah, interesting. Maybe? Okay, there we go.
Warning, severe weather conditions identified.
You think? What gave it away?
Several of my atmospheric sensors are reading concerning levels.
That was a rhetorical question, Beeb.
I recommend that we establish a safe landing zone with the utmost urgency.
It's all right, we will. We're about 3 miles out from where Sasha was posted. You think you can hold on?
There is a statistical probability that ignoring these warnings may result in an incident with fatal repercussions. Sorry, I'm unable to process your request. The root function
Babe?
termination is protected and will require administrator
Everything's glitching.
Shit.
I mean, I'm always down for like a cyberpunk sci-fi horror. IMO, we don't get enough of that. I woke to the acrid smell of an electrical fire, rain pounding on the cracked windshield of my hover. Tried to call for help, but my radio couldn't catch a signal through the storm. Sasha was out there somewhere. If we were to stand any chance of getting out of here, I'd need an evac plan. Ooh, the vibes. I had to find a vantage point, someplace high enough to get a signal through on my radio and call for help. Huh. Someone's on my list, Nicholas. There's just too many games, bud. I'm wasting all my time playing through all of the Alan Wake games. I probably should be playing Soma. Those tight-ass leather pants. I did play oh, okay. I played a first-person shooter game last night on my own. That was pretty fucking crazy. But I decided I'm gonna make a video. Just a light on? Light on. Oh, good. A red flashlight. Not all ominous. The fact that there's like water droplets on my screen, even though we're in like third person over the shoulder mode, is super interesting to me. I'm curious if there is a purpose to that that's gonna play through in some way. Or if it is just a stat. Yes, I love a fixed camera angle. Y'all, so hype about the fixed camera angle. Uh-oh. A medical repair spray has been left in the back of the ambulance. Take repair spray? Yes. Did I take it? The controller's being whiffy. Oh man, the vibe, this is what I like, is that we definitely played like a PS1 era horror game, and now we've moved into PS2. Which I'm pretty excited about. I like this hybrid fixed camera angle, but also moving. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to press the button. Okay. I'm calling this game's bluff that using a controller is a better... But again, also, my shitty controller is probably just malfunctioning. I have to get a... I'm so annoyed I have to get a new controller. Goddamn piece of shit PlayStation 5 controller. Okay. Empty. Okay, select the heal yourself first. There you go.
Personal repair spray. Used to treat open wounds.
Okay.
Personal repair.
No, I was trying to. Okay. I can run now. Huh. 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 Good vibes. I love this thing. It feels like a preview of something we might have to fight, but actually I don't. It's hard to tell what the combat is going to be like in this game. Because I have a gun, but I ain't got no bullets. Can I go inside a house? No, I can't even go on the sidewalk. That's fair. Okay. What about over here? Trash bins. No, no interacting. Okay. Seek.
Looks like the
How did I
stream was
expect that?
intentionally closed off. But what were they trying to keep out? Never mind. Need to get a signal through to tax. Think I saw an apartment block nearby. That should have roof access. Looks like this. Never mind. Think I saw an. Looks like the street.
No,
never
stop.
mind. Think I saw an.
There we go. Okay. Hey, Isoplod. See where the apartment block is? It's maybe over this way. Okay. Isoplod, we're gonna keep going until I'm done. Probably until I'm hungry for lunch. When will people start making PS3 nostalgia games? I mean, at a certain point, we're gonna... I feel like... There's a certain point where modern games like more or less streamlined the approach to games like these, and so it's just like what's the difference between a PS3 era first-person shooter, for instance, and a modern first-person shooter? It's just like really minor aesthetic differences. So my guess is that there will be a point where there's just like no functional nostalgic aesthetic to pull on, and PS3 is genuinely might be it. I should focus on finding somewhere high enough to get a signal through to tax. You know, Skyrim, yeah, Skyrim's actually a perfect example where it's like I don't like those bio warning signs. Where it's like, on the one hand, Skyrim, I would argue, like, there are some graphic stuff. Yeah, this is the problem, is, like, the aesthetics of most AAA games are just to be as realistic as possible. And so, like, how do you throw back to that? And, like, the failures of realism, there's a lot to be said for those. Like the you know, 12 polygon faces, like that is a visual clue that you can hook onto. But like when your main art direction guide is just make it look realistic, then like what are you pulling on from a nostalgic standpoint that isn't just doing that again? I think that's why pixel aesthetics are so popular, because it's like it is such a clear nostalgic specific aesthetic. Door's completely rusted shut. The vibes of this are good so far, but I am at I know I'm supposed to go to an apartment building, but it is unclear to me where that is. Okay, here we go. Mechanical nostalgia? Yeah, potentially. But like, how do you even signal that your game is doing that visually? Like bad checkpointing? Well, this is the other thing, is a lot of those things got erased. I mean, like tank controls, right? Like, we don't use tank controls anymore for a reason, because they're a fucking menace. And like, bless my heart, I love them, but I do love them almost purely through a nostalgia standpoint. Although fixed camera angles, like, come on, look at how cool and fucking sinister this is, to just be like, never seen anything like it. Was this stuff alive once? To just be like, wow, look at how horrible this POV is. And tank controls are such a big part of that. I'm excited about a game that indulges in both things. This is just like, it's so inherently spooky to see a character that you're controlling from this angle and knowing that, like, this is like a spooky POV angle almost. Oh, okay. Dreamcast nostalgia? Yeah, I could see that. Dreamcast iconic. Okay. So Seek is the animation on that is. Okay, I guess I can get into the window. The Seek animation is our interact button, which is good to know.
Okay, time to find a way up to the roof.
These little cockroach spludges. Just junk. I do wish for nonsense text like it's just junk, that when you interacted with it and got that information that it was nothing, that it would not give you the option to interact again. Because that I can already tell that's going to be super frustrating.
We used to be happy.
This I like though. That's spooky. Uh-oh.
The block is blocked with some kind of expanding foam.
Huh. I supply that implies that we're gonna move on from modern GUI sensibilities, and like, there's so many reasons why companies use those now that it feels so unlikely to me that you'll see AAA mainstream games drift from that. Indie games, I think, will always be getting wild with it. Like, we've already seen in these demos a lot of indie games that got pretty wild with their UI, really flavorful. Like the Haunty UI, I think, was a very interesting pro visual delight UI. But I think for most AAA games, I don't know if I see them really moving on from that. And it's like, because so many, I don't know, games are in a place where it's all about like having the smoothest gameplay experience possible. And while that's beneficial in some ways, you really lose a lot of the kind of fun, crunchy, unique, sometimes frustrating aspects that make the nostalgia of these games so potent. Because, like, fucking look at what is happening to me. This would never happen in a modern game. They would never let this happen in a modern game, for better or for worse. Gross, I'm not touching any of this. Yeah, good call. Ooh, handgun ammo? For mama? Yes! Love a combine. No, I'm not gonna combine my gun with my gun. Let me try that again. Yes. Okay. We're about to get to the moment where I'm gonna regret not playing with the controller. I can sense it. going this way. Oh. Ooh, babe, are you sure you're all right? You've not touched your dinner. I'm just, I'm not hungry. Bye, Suzo. Come on, you didn't take your lunch with you today. You have to eat something. Take a walk. What? Take a walk. Give me some fucking space. Honey, you're scaring me. Please, just tell me what's wrong. We can work this out. I'm fine. I'm not hungry. I need some space. Maybe this construction job wasn't such a great idea. Take a walk. It's raining out. Where can I go? I said take a walk. This is our home. I live here. The fuck out of my house. Goodness. It's full of rotten old garments. So that was probably like a memory from this apartment? Like our radio was tapping into that? I didn't think radios did that, but I guess if we're in a cyberpunk future, they can do whatever. Alright, dead end. Kind of a blocked door, but can I get in there? Okay, yeah. Ooh, a note. Document added. Micah, honey, you might want to sit down for this one. I took the job. I know how you feel. This is the person I'm looking for, I think. Please don't hate me. I love you. And then a newspaper. That's a lot of text. All right. Ooh, a balcony. More handgun ammo. Love that. These people are so sloppy with their handgun ammo. Can I get... One small issue is that her spin has a lot more momentum. Like, I tap it once and it spins me like all the way around. Which does make it a little bit hard to thread that needle.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you owe Jesus? Oh, Jesus! Oh my God. Please, I'm begging you to leave. It's a weird implementation of the tank controls, is what I'll say. Because I have so much spin per side tap. It does make it really hard to get through doorways. No. Okay. It's easier when, oh goodness. Oh, why don't I stick my hand right down in there?
The ground floor. There's something on the table. I can't reach it with my bare hands.
Even the fact that the text is like a serif font, is like a Times New Roman font. There's something about that is like very nostalgic to me. Hey, also, I would still love a fucking reticle here. If it keeps doing these insane overhead camera passes, a reticle would be pretty superb. Alright, so I think I'm trying to get down to the first floor so I can grab that key. But I don't know where there were any open areas of the first floor that I didn't go to. Is there anything down this way? No. Okay. Oh, cutscene? Oh, just a walking downstairs cutscene. All right. So it said I was looking straight down to the first floor. But I can't get anywhere. Or it said to the ground floor. I can't tell if that's supposed to be... Maybe you can find a stick? Yeah, maybe. I think I might move on to another game. Depending on what we've got. There's a lot here that I think is interesting, but I'm not totally sold on it. I like what I saw, but it felt like we played a lot and didn't get to any sort of meaty experience. And that is sometimes what those games are like, but for a demo, I would have hoped to get something a little bit more visual. All right, I think that's probably good. Yeah, I've streamed a lot. That's gonna be it for now. I'm probably gonna keep playing demos, but I'm just gonna do it on my own after I have a little bit of lunch. So good random stream, everyone. Always hoping for a media experience. Yeah, exactly, Chutney. That's what I'm here for. Just want a mouthful of game, you know? That's why Resident Evil games would dump you in a fight right away. I mean, they would get to something right away. I feel like that was a good peek at what the game is like, but not in a way that made me curious, but not in a way that made me like, oh damn, I have to play this. Whereas some of the other demos we played, like the Haunty demo, they were clearly focused on like, we've got to give them like a moment. I think the Haunty demo had just like a really, really smartly composed demo. And maybe that's just the first 15 minutes of game. We'll see. Anyway, good gaming, everybody. Good Next Fest demo runs. We'll be back to Alan Wake Tuesday. So God bless. Good luck. Have good lunch or whatever. I'll see you then. Bye. Ah!